In a major escalation of Western support for Ukraine, the United Kingdom has pledged an unprecedented 100,000 drones to Kyiv, a tenfold increase over its previous commitment. The announcement came from UK Defense Secretary John Healey at a Ukraine Defense Contact Group meeting in Brussels, signaling not just aid, but a new military doctrine. This move is part of a broader £350 million military aid package and aligns with Britain's growing belief that drone warfare is the future of combat. It's also part of a wider £2 billion UK drone program, marking a major shift in how NATO countries prepare for future conflict. The drones Britain is sending range from FPV kamikaze drones, designed to crash into enemy targets, ISR platforms for surveillance and intelligence gathering, and long-range UAVs capable of deep strikes into occupied territories, perhaps even beyond Ukrainian borders. This surge of drones will supercharge Ukraine's so-called spiderweb strategy, a swarm-based tactic designed to saturate contested airspace with low-cost, hard-to-detect UAVs. The goal? To overwhelm Russian air defenses, disrupt supply chains, and strike high-value targets behind enemy lines. Analysts say this tactic has already begun to shift the battlefield. Now, with 100,000 more drones, Ukraine could press far deeper into Crimea, Donbass, and even across the Russian border. The drones also integrate seamlessly with Ukraine's growing domestic drone production and NATO-supplied platforms, creating a decentralized, resilient strike network that Russia is struggling to keep up with. But this pledge isn't just about helping Ukraine. It reflects a major pivot in UK defense policy. British officials now see Russia as an existential threat. With increased military spending, ramped-up recruitment, and Cold War-era defense posturing, the UK is preparing for a long-haul confrontation in Europe. This drone surge, they say, helps strengthen not just Ukraine, but Europe's long-term defense capacity against hybrid threats, from cyber attacks to disinformation to drone swarms. Russia's response? Immediate condemnation. Moscow has labeled the UK's move a provocative escalation, accusing the West of prolonging the war and threatening Russia's western borders. In practical terms, Russia is now expected to step up electronic warfare to jam or hijack Ukrainian drones, deploy mobile air defense systems and anti-drone lasers, and escalate its own deep strike campaigns against Ukrainian drone factories and supply lines. There are also growing warnings from Russian analysts that if Ukrainian drones begin striking deeper inside Russia, Moscow could reconsider its preemptive strike doctrine. As drone warfare becomes the centerpiece of modern proxy battles, the skies over Ukraine are turning into a high-stakes arena of innovation, escalation, and global consequence. The question now is, will a tidal wave of drones shift the war in Ukraine's favor, or push the conflict into even more dangerous territory?